but he won. Okay? Now,
The
everything, but he won because he was able, his wonderful lawyers, the most brilliant lawyers, suppressed lots of evidence. I object. You can't show the bloody glove. You can't use the DNA. You can't use this. You can't use that.
And we won't let him get on the stand to testify.
Right, so he doesn't even get on the stand. He wins, right?
all shown.
Now, the families who he murdered, right, sue him personally, civilly. Can't put him in jail, but they can win money, okay? What they call punitive damage.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is now there's a trial, but the evidence that was suppressed in the state trial was not suppressed in this trial.
But what was the result of this civil trial?
He lost.
He
lost $33 million. He
He does not appreciate.
more. All right, so
No,
now he has
33 altogether.
So now he has to pay $33 million, but he doesn't have the money now. He has to pay $33 million to the family of one of the people that he killed. And he doesn't have the $33 million, but they're figuring that's how much he can make in his lifetime.
Because he lost the civil case, which shows that he's the murderer.
But you know what? All right, for 2 years, the past 2 years, everyone in America watched this, and meanwhile, they have no idea about anything else that's been going on in the world.
What is your opinion about Kennedy as president?
By who?
Kennedy.
I'd like to hear your opinion.
Yeah, we want to hear yours, not ours.
Because
In his heart, he was very ready to get a new policy to Latin America, a new policy to Cuba.
Why?
Oh,
Because of the Russian missiles in Cuba.
but not because of the Russian missiles.
That's
it was a
one
new
thing.
era.
He was
It
a
new
very,
era.
he was a very wise man,
Yeah.
and he understood that the world needed at that time a new policy. He tried in some way to take into account the interest of third world countries. And I have read about some things about Fidel Castro's opinion about this time. And he said, I think he was right, and he's right, that Kennedy was in some way trying to do things in a different way.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
But first he came to-
he took over, a country that was changing, from an old guard. Eisenhower was like a whole other era, and he had to show his strength. Well, there are people who believe part of the reason that Kennedy was murdered to stop the type of revolution that he was starting to create in America. Because he
sides to that.
Well,
What is it?
I don't know anything about that.
He
About
put a contract out on Castro's life, and when Giancana came in and bungled it, and there's a lot of things said about that, Judy Exner, or whatever her name is, and all those other people
Was
who
it Kennedy
believed,
or
yes, who believed in that whole conspiracy theory. That he was during Bay of Pigs when that was bungled, and then he put a contract out on Castro's life to kill him. The gangsters who had big interests here in Havana, with the gambling casinos and all that kind of stuff, and
they were out already,
and they
weren't
made
they?
a deal.
Wait, weren't those,
Well,
they
they're
were gone.
temporarily
They wanted
out.
to come back.
Yeah, yeah.